Hello, happy birthday. Today is my birthday. Not when you're watching this. When you're watching this, it will no longer be my birthday, such is the passage of time, but today is my birthday, and because I am a lonely human being, I spent most of today in the library and in various charity shops and just wandering in and out of little stores. It was very nice. I picked up a few books and I wanted to tell you about them because I think they're quite interesting and varied, if I say so myself. I'm going to start with the library books. I'm very fond of my local library and I try to go there quite often, especially now that I've finished university, so I don't use that particular library. It's a very hard word when you say it too much. So the first book I stumbled upon there is The Commitments by Roddy Doyle, who is an Irish author. This was first published in 1988 and I believe it was his first novel, I'm not too sure. It's a short one and shortly afterwards it was made into a movie, an Irish movie. So this is set in Dublin and it's about music. I've read about 20 pages and it's been mainly dialogue, and that dialogue is written in a very thick Dublin accent, which means I read it in a very thick Dublin accent and then I'm tempted to start speaking in one, but I'll spare you the pain and myself the embarrassment. But that's what this is. I really wanted to get into Roddy Doyle, even just to try some of his books to see if I like them, because he is very famous. So that's what I'm doing. I'll probably finish this one first because it is quite short. And then I picked up my first Murakami book, which is, I don't know, like this library trip was just me trying to get into authors that I've never read before but everybody else loves. So this is Norwegian Wood, which has been recommended to me above like Kafka on the Shore or anything like that. So it is named after the Beatles song and I believe it's a love story, and it was first written in Japanese, and this is obviously an English translation, as much as I wish I could read Japanese. And yeah, I'm really excited to make a dent in this. It's, oh, let me see, it's nearly 400 pages long, but I'm hoping it's as good as my friends have told me and that I enjoy it. Good. So moving on now to a few charity shop books. I'm always quite careful with my charity shop purchases because the money's going to the charity and not to the author or the publisher, so I try to pick books by authors that are already really renowned or like classic books. So I usually leave charity shops with really weird books, and today is kind of no different. This is a Penguin classic and this book is called the Upanishads. I really hope I said that right. It's Upanishads. Let me just read to you what captivated me. The Upanishads, the earliest of which were composed in Sanskrit between 800 and 400 BCE by sages and poets, form part of the Vedas, the sacred and ancient scriptures that are the basis of the Hindu religion. Each Upanishad or lesson takes up a theme ranging from the attainment of spiritual bliss to karma and rebirth, and collectively they are meditations on life, death and immortality. It goes on. I just thought this sounded really lovely. I am terribly ignorant when it comes to religions, even Christianity, which is the one I was raised in, but I think this sounds very interesting. I like books that are lessons. It reminds me of being a child and going to Sunday school and like seeing the meaning in a story. I just thought this was lovely and I hope it's informative and I hope it is lovely, and it only cost 75 pence. Gosh. Next up is Wild Abandon by Joe Dunthorne. I picked this up because the spine looked really cool, and it wasn't until I had it in my hands that I realised it's written by the author who wrote Submarine, which, if you don't know, I flipping adore. This is about two siblings who try to escape the secluded farm they grew up in. Kate is 17 years old and Albert is 11, and so on and so forth. So if it has any of the charm and loveliness and wit of Submarine, then I'll be happy, and I just think this cover is gorgeous. It's in really good condition and oh, I think it's lovely. Lovely. Finally, and this kind of negates the title of the video, but I bought one book that wasn't in a charity shop or the library. I bought this last book from like a little independent bookstore, stationery store type place, and it is Lena Dunham's Not That Kind of Girl. I had promised myself a while ago that I was going to stop reading these like really hyped up books about white feminism. I don't want to enter into like a controversial territory here, but basically I just wanted to stop reading these hyped up non-fiction books that kind of state the obvious almost, that tell me things I already know. But this was half price. It was half price, and also I don't watch Girls, which is the TV show that she is best known for on HBO. I have never seen it, to be honest, and so I'm going into this completely knowing nothing about her as a person, completely non-biased. I've heard good reviews of this. I really like the cover. She's friends with Taylor Swift. I don't know. We'll see what I think. I'm hoping it's good and I'm hoping I don't regret breaking my promise to myself and picking it up. But that is my little pile of books. Let me know if you've checked out any interesting books from your local library recently, or if you like to wander through charity shops and get yourself some bargains, and let me know if you've read any of these books or any books by these authors, because they're all pretty new to me. Okay, I'm gonna go back out into the world and try to enjoy my 22nd birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day when I eventually upload this, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.